I've talked about this before, but it's been a little while, so I'm going to resurrect this topic. Elain and Tamlin together would be an affront to God. I do not want this in any way, shape, or form. And the reason why comes down to a few reasons. One, was a huge chunk of this fandom just chomping at the bit to get Elain with the guy who is styled as her baby sister's abuser? Why do we want this for Elain? My feelings about Tamlin needing a redemption arc right now are irrelevant because the story as of now is pushing that Tamlin sucks. And because the storyline is pushing that Tamlin sucks, why do we want to pin his rejection to Feyre's sister? Elain doesn't owe him that. And honestly, I feel like if we're going to get a Tamlin redemption, it needs to be independent of a romance. I would like to see him with like an endgame ship at some point, but that is less important to me than seeing this man redeemed and the narrative acknowledging that Tamlin and Rhysand are the goddamn same. The next argument that I'm constantly seeing for Elain and Tamlin to be endgame, like the TAMLAIN endgame, I like that it rhymes, but I don't like anything else about it. That argument is that Elain is a gardener, therefore she would be happy in spring because spring is full of flowers. And this is the most rudimentary understanding of flowers and gardening. So the reason why Elain is associated with gardening is because Elain is associated with life to Nesta's death. But then if we take this a step further, Nesta is Lady Death, but she ends Akasif with giving life. Like, she gives life to Nyx, she gives life to Feyre, she gives them a second chance, and Rhysand a second chance because of their stupid bargain. No, I'm not. This is not a Rhysand sucks post. So it would stand to reason that Nesta as Lady Death, who has a moment in the culmination of her story of giving life, that Elain is styled as life to Nesta's death, but will also have a moment in her story where she embraces death, because that is gardening. Gardening is about embracing the natural order of things. Things bloom, things die. And that does not speak to a perennial spring. I don't think Elain would be happy there. Elain wants to get her hands dirty. She wants to get down in the dirt and trim away things that don't work and let things grow that work. That speaks to the circle of life, the natural order of things. That speaks to death. Who out of all of the men that Elain is being shipped with is the one associated with death? Which couple's title is literally Death and the Lovely Fawn? Like, come on, y'all. On top of that, Elain is not necessarily a girl who is going to be, oh no, like, I want to be small and like, protect me. Like, she's not going to be like that. Think about the Hybern rescue scene. Elain is the reason why Azriel got out there alive. If Elain hadn't been there, Azriel would have died with that human girl on his back. This girl in shackles that were like dampening her magic and all of that, she kicked a bunch of monsters in the face with her bare foot. And she's also the one where Feyre is just like, oh, it was Elain, oh my God. She said, I hope they burn in hell. Meanwhile, I feel like Feyre just has such a skewed understanding of everybody around her that she doesn't realize that Elaine's got claws. She's got teeth. And honestly, the fandom does need to kind of get with the program with Elain and understand that even though this is a character who is styled as very soft and very sweet and very demure, this is a character with teeth. This is a character who is going to shock us. So she is going to be the one to probably break the pattern of mates that we've had so far. And she's going to reject one. She's going to reject her mate. She's going to choose who she wants.